Twitch, YouTube and Kick. Welcome to another Yagyuu stream. I am Yagyuu's companion Hibari. I encounter all sorts of enemies, but my easy wolf never fails to eliminate them. I also love eating crickets and chasing them down. Please love Yagyuu streams, and don't catch Hibari phobia. Thanks for watching this, and enjoy the upcoming stream.
I am still setting things up, so give me a second. Let me change the main app capture over. I forgot. There we go. You won't be able to hear Free Remorse for the minute because I have the music muted currently. Give me a second. Should start seeing me move in a second. This is chaos. I might have to change a setting here. I apologize. There we go. That there. And change the setting in one of my programs that I use. There we go. The amount of setup you have to do sometimes. Alt title, Return to Waiting Wars, yeah. Also, everyone. Wait. You caught me as I was customizing myself for the upcoming stuff. So let me just finish that out and then we can get going. I'll do that, why not? You've already fine as it is. Let's see how this is gonna go, shall we? Also, anyone that's here at the moment, there will be a reveal of the new outfit for someone. And the new stream schedule will be shown off. We'll do that at the end of the stream. I'll just go either. Surely this will work, right? Give us the widest net to cast. Something about this may or may not work. We will have to see. There we go. Let me put out a notification as well. I guess. Otherwise, that might improve our chances if I do that. Potentially. Let me grab some rings, shall we? I'm tweeting my stream out here. Let me press start here so you don't have to watch me rotate like a crazy one. Let me continue getting all of the links we require. Alright. There's that done. So next, I should probably put out a thing in Japanese that might help my chance. I'm sorry if the stream is kind of not going much of anywhere. I'm trying to set it up. There we go. I have done absolutely everything in my power. It may work, it may not work. We will hopefully figure that out. I suppose we should probably set up what we're gonna use. Oh yeah, I gotta rename my loadouts at some point. Didn't I? Oh god. Not the intended thing I want to use. I just didn't have time to set things up, so I kind of just rushed it. Light melee, nah. That's not really a point. Honestly, I need to replace these after shadows at some point. The ones I have are crit chance, don't get me wrong, they're not terrible. But I could just get the power ones, which are a little more useful. I guess if I just want to have a bit of fun, they're potentially useful for now. Organize these things. Fruit Boys is really being a fussy mistress today. EA's knife, I don't even remember what knife that is. Whatever it is, it's coming off. Hope Shadow Classic can come up there. Movement speed is probably what we want to finish ourselves up. I want to go mad with a sniper right now, purely because I haven't played this in a very long time. and that's probably ill-advised. Honestly. Honestly, I don't know how this build's gonna work. I haven't done this in a long while. Close out this. Then I can save more battery if I'm not using those. We might have to come up with a plan B if this doesn't work. I think for now, what I'm gonna do is go to the training areas. We call it. This one. Because I haven't played this in a long while, and I probably should do something to at least try and remember. What? I'm gonna put us into a 5-minute intermission. I will extend the screen to make Fire replacement synergy. Oh, that would have been cool if I actually pulled it off. I guess we check in on PvP again? I don't know. I've literally just returned not too long ago. And, yeah. Maybe it got some traction. Who knows? I think if it gets to, I don't know, like the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna call Waiting Wars a failure and we'll move on to what holds second. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get some life. I could try casual as well, I guess. I'll probably try that first. Just to see. Either that or I'll just fight AI in missions. I think I could do that too. I don't know. It's down to the community here. What these guys want me to do. I could stay here and wait 2 hours if you want, but I can't promise it'll be entertaining. Because first place was this, second place was abductors, like the solo grinding abductors. Third place was the Phalanx Only reboot series. I think part to that. That will still be happening at some point, but not right now. I'll make sure I have another part by hopefully July. Honestly, I'm tempted to probably just turn that into a video series or something at this point. I don't know. So otherwise, if I stream it, we could be streaming it until next God knows. Since I don't stream much Freedom Wars to begin with. But yeah, I think at 45 we'll check casual, see if that's got any existence. And after that, I think we'll just kill AI centers until I get a response in any of the chats that I'm in. That could potentially get us people. And if that all fails, then we're killing AI centers till the end of the stream. And potentially some abductors, because, well, it's inevitable abductors are probably going to be part of the equation somewhere. I do apologize to everyone that's voted for this option as well. I can't exactly help what happens when nobody shows up, I'm afraid. On the other hand, though, I will retitle the stream if necessary for 1. 2, I'll recategorize it. 3, I will also stream again another time, potentially, when I can see there's life in the community at the time. So I'm not the one initiating the call for arms, because I don't feel like I'm the most favorite person in the community. But I don't know. Those are all speculations on my part. I make these guesses, anything could happen. But yeah, stick around for a reveal of my new model for very soon. It's coming. Let's just say that. also be a reveal of the stream schedule. Hello. Look at the stream. I was waiting for a PvP match, but I'm thinking plans are going to change because this hasn't really succeeded in any meaningful way. Let me give you a wave. So yeah, that's the plan at the minute. It sounds like our plans are going to change. Like I said, once again, I apologize for anyone that voted this option, but there was never a guarantee this was going to function due to the fact that I'm kind of reliant on 7 other people showing up. But I will take the chance to thank everyone that actually voted as well, by the way. Your votes are very important. And I do hope you continue to vote in future stuff as well. I wanted to try something different and it kind of worked. Guess what I did? Guess what? I did it. I finally did it. What did you do? Guessing it's about your first video? Also, the stream is probably getting slightly extended, by the way, today because of the fact that I had to disappear for like 10 minutes. And also a couple of tech issues that was occurring at the right start of the stream. The only chatter I've gotten so far is not completely related. It's still good chatter, I will say. Let's see if there's any reactions. I tagged the, on the X, you know, on X, I tagged the Japanese hashtag. I also wrote in Japanese that it's available. I also wrote English as well, wrote the English hashtag, so I basically cast it as wide as net as I could. Whether it works or not remains to be seen, but currently at 13 views on my post, it's probably not looking too hot. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day, by the way. Apologize I disappeared at the beginning of the stream. Yes, it is, but I might delete because I was shaking badly because I was nervous and my blood sugar was 200 when I got home. And you can't see anything during night. Oh. Please, take care of yourself. I don't want you ending up in a hospital or anything for, you know, like issues related to your blood sugar. But yeah, I completely understand the nervousness. Like, every time I do something, I'm always very nervous when I, like, create content or even just make a new outfit. Because what runs through my head every single time is, will they like this? Like, I made this, I'm sure they will appreciate it, and I'm sure they will like it, but I'm also just continuing to think that idea. I wanted it to be the perfect video for you to watch, but it was an epic fail. Nah. We can't get it perfect first time, I will say. I can tell you safely, the first ever video I made, even for every single comeback, has always been an epic fail. And it's purely because you're just getting, you know, you're getting used to it. It takes a minute, like, you're not always going to get it right first time. Like, even now I still make mistakes. Like, the beginning of the stream was kind of a big mistake. This one. I was, one, I had disappeared. Two, I had to, I had some major tech issues that I had to sort. I was literally sorting them as we were speaking. And, to be honest, yeah, like, I wouldn't be too concerned if it's the worst video to start with, because, honestly, you're only starting. The way I see it is you'll only get better in your next attempt. See, for me, like, if you're making videos with AI or something, then I'm like, yeah, that's not what I would fall for. In a sense. Like, I wouldn't enjoy that kind of content. I'm not really one for AI video content. I got home from the hospital about 2 o'clock in the morning because I fell and hit my head really hard. Ow. I hope you're okay. Sorry to hear that. Also, I'm going to cut to our plan B. So I'm going to check casual. I'm going to get casual 5 minutes, and then we're just going to go and kill AIs. Because at this point, I've given this 40 minutes of my time, and I don't want to waste 40 minutes of your time more, because we're not getting anywhere. Like, I wasted 40 minutes of your time, technically 45 minutes, because of my disappearances. But just listening to Freedom Wars, Waiting Wars music, I guess. I just, don't get me wrong, I don't mind it. It's just kind of the case of, I kind of want to do something instead of sitting here. And I think these guys want me to do something. I'm fine, but my whole body is sore. I say just take it easy. Don't push yourself. Last thing I want is for you to end up in the hospital in a very bad way, because that makes me feel bad. And I don't, like, I care for all of the people that come to watch my streams, and even my future viewers that haven't found my streams yet. I don't want you getting hurt, and I don't want you, you know, ending up in a hospital with severe injuries. It's not right. But then again, I'm glad we do have the hospitals, because, you know, if we didn't, then loads of people would die. Like, I remember, what was it, last year? Or is it 2 years ago at this point? I'm pretty sure it's 2 years ago at this point. I stepped on a rusty nail, and my foot got infected. I went over to the A&E over there. Like, accident emergency, that's what that stands for anyone who's not aware. And I waited in there for maybe, what was it, like 3 hours. They looked at my foot and they went, yeah, that's bad. In my mind I was thinking, yeah, no poop Sherlock, I guess. Like, that's why I'm here. I'm here to get the thing seen to and be dealt with. And they did a blood test. Really didn't need the blood test, I feel, but hey, they did it anyway. And the blood test results came back and said, yeah, you've got infection in your body. So, yeah, I do. It's because I stepped on a nail. So they gave me, what was it, like a jab, I guess, for tetanus. Or tetanus, or however you say it. Because, you know, stepping on a rusty nail, I might have tetanus. Or, you know. Had that, and then they stuck a catheter thing in my arm, you know, to stick me on an intravenous strip. I was on that, and thankfully it went really well. Like, I was able to go home at like 4 o'clock in the morning that night. They turned around and said, hey, look, we don't want to keep you here all night. You'd feel better in your own bed. So it's 4 a.m. Buses are, you know, just starting to come back. Maybe if they're not, you could just, you know, get a cab, I guess. But you can go home, and you have to come back in the morning, and we'll put you on another drip and do another blood test and make sure the, you know, the infection's gone. So did that. And before I went that night, they told me, hey, look, if it went on any longer, you would have had your entire leg amputated, potentially, because, you know, the infection was kind of bad. But thankfully, it was caught in time, and I was able to get it treated. So come back the next day, have the drip, have the blood test, and they also did something with my feet, I guess. And what ended up happening was, well, let me get out of casual, because I see some activity now on my post, so I'm gonna go over to ranked again. So yeah. I've had all this done, and they cleared me, so it's great. Because, honestly, it was kind of scary. I actually really didn't want to fall into the old... Like, I was scared to lose my foot that day. But yeah, that's precisely why I always say, for anyone, like, I don't want you in the hospital. Because I've been there, and it's not a fun place. No one wants to be in a hospital. But if you need it, go there. Because I don't want you ending up dead either. It's not good. So, I've also, let me go back to chat, sorry, I went on a massive tangent. Like, that tangent was massive. Yeah. If anyone's here just lurking, feel free to chat in whatever chat box. I can see it. Whether you're on Kick, Twitch, or YouTube, or YouTube Shorts, because yeah, back because Mirage just left a comment on your video. Oh, nice. For me, I will look at your video after my stream because I am currently streaming here, but I will take a peek. You just missed me going on a giant tangent about my foot before. I called it double train meat. Fair enough. Look. Honestly, I find the best way to do content creation is just to pick something you're passionate about and you just run with it. Even if it's a niche. Like, let's say, I don't know, I want to play a game with like 5 people in the game. Yeah, there might be 5 people playing the game, but there's a lot of people who just want to sit down and have something on the background and watch you. You know, sometimes they interact and they have a bit of fun. If you can keep those people that turn up entertained and they come and subscribe to you and follow you or whatever, you know, whatever platform you're on, then you're doing a great job. Because at that point, you've gotten people who most likely repetitively come back. And those people will always appreciate, you know, turning up and interacting with you. They're not here for the game, they're here for you, is what I feel. So, like I said, I can make a video on a game with 5 people playing it, but maybe 500 people watch the video because of the fact that they want to watch me. They're here to, you know, interact with me, watch me, and basically enjoy what I have to talk about and how I interact with the game and what, you know, whatnot. Because it could be their favorite game for you know. Like, I'm trying to think of a game, but I don't want to say a game because it makes me feel bad. Like, I don't know, let's just say one of the old Sword Art games, you know, like, let's just say Hollow Fragment, for example. Let's say I go play that, and let's say only 3 people playing that game, in general. I'm pretty sure there's more than 3 people playing that game. So, no discrimination to the game here. I could be playing that game, but people who are interested in later Sword Art games and just want to see someone play it, or they enjoy me as a person and they like to see how I play in said game, they're going to turn up and they're going to have a chat or, you know, just relax. Or maybe they just want some white noise in the background of some, I don't know, some British person having a talk. Yeah, point is you just gotta be yourself. What was it? YouTube's motto was something like explore yourself or something, I don't remember. Basically, follow the YouTube motto is what I'm trying to say. My left leg is bruised and my finger on my left hand is bruised too. Ooh. Be careful. But yeah, I'm happy to just talk about things, because that's a part of what you gotta do as a career as well. Like, if you're streaming especially, you have to come up with topics and you have to talk. Because if I just sit here in silence for 2 hours, no one's gonna wanna watch. Unless they really enjoy silent streamers. Which there are people out there. There's quite a few people that will go and watch a stream with nobody talking, but I'm here to grab, you know, I'm here to expand the net, shall we say. So I'm not a silent, faceless streamer per se. Which, no offense to those people, you guys do your things. And you do them well. If I had to pick a thing that scares me when I'm streaming, is making sure I comply with all of the guidelines of every platform, since, you know, I'm streaming on 3 different platforms at once. So, if I fail in one platform's guidelines, then I could end up losing my channel on that platform, which could be very scary. I love you as a friend and respect you so much. Thanks. But yeah, just take it easy. I don't want you getting hurt anymore, because otherwise, you know, it's... I don't like seeing people get hurt, is my point. I guess you can call me a big old softie. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, this has been a bit of a chill stream, honestly. Like, I said we're gonna do something else, but I don't know. Maybe I just titled this Waiting Wars, for all I know, with a tiny bit of AI PvP. But, you know what? I've had a good time just sitting here and being able to talk to everyone amidst the chaos, because I don't usually get a chance, which is one of the things I kind of regret, honestly, in some way. Because I do like talking to people, and I feel like it's part of what I am. Whether people like it or not, that's just me. But yeah, back to my point with the platform guidelines, like, I guess there's like different tiers of VTubers. You got your live 2D VTubers, you know, the big names, people who have their avatars like drawn and stuff. You have a few breakout 3D guys. Well, yeah, you got your 3D VTubers like me, which is, I'm not exactly a breakout here, per se, but, I'm definitely very happy with where I am in terms of my audience. And I always appreciate the mandate that they've given me to be able to, stream and, you know, entertain them. Whether that's through a VOD or, you know, through the actual live stream itself. I love talking to you too, thanks. But yeah, we 3D VTubers, I'm not gonna kid, we have some of the toughest regulation. Which is kind of scary. So if you notice, like today you'll see in one of the new designs that I got going, like this new outfit that's gonna be shown. It's let's just say I had to play a little safe, and because of that it ended up causing a lot more issues, shall we say. Like, I had to change the design of one of my previous model outfits because I was kind of afraid that I would violate the restrictions of, I think it was Twitch. It was either Twitch or YouTube. I didn't want to play, you know, I don't want to get my channel suspended and not be able to hang out with you anymore. So, unfortunately, due to restrictions, I have to censor some of my outfits that I put on. Yeah, it's a minefield sometimes. When you're a VTuber, depending on what path you pick, if you pick Live 2D, you get a generally easier set of regulations, I feel. But if you're, you know, like me, you choose like the V-Roid Studio path or something like that, then you definitely have a tougher pile of eggshells to walk on. And if you crack one of those eggshells, you could potentially be temporarily or permanently kicked out of content creation. I have 86 views on my first video already. Nice. But yeah, generally, I just have to be careful. I don't want to walk on eggshells. So, you'll see today that I do have scrapped designs. I'm also going to do some AI PvP. I'm trying to keep this interesting because I don't want it to get, you know, just me rambling for 2 hours. Even though I'd love to talk by the sounds of it. I don't know. I didn't think people like trains this much. People like anything, really. It's about how you present the content. If you can present something interesting enough and it looks good and it sounds good, they will come watching. And then you win the algorithm war eventually. I used to look at Freedom Wars where I came back from my resurgence here, and I used to go, yeah, nobody's really going to be interested in this too much, beyond, you know, a certain subset of people. But I was getting 100 views a video at the time, and I was like, whoa. I remember from the VR chat project I did, you know, like I was exploring the Darrow project that he did over in VR chat. Nice work on that, by the way. That got like, what, 200 views? I think he's up to 300 at this point. Like, that's mental. And I also do plan a revisit once some new content comes out for it. Right now, I'm waiting for the updates. But the future of it, all I can say, it looks very promising. Oh, ow. Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of thinking don't do the slam attack unless you're sure you're gonna get the kill. Otherwise, you will die. Well, yeah. I just feel like it's always about finding a starting point in content creation. And it's deciding what path you want to take. And you're not stuck in that one path. I'm evidence of that, I feel, somewhat. Because I used to think, you know, VTubing, no one's gonna pay attention to me. And I can't really swap from being a faceless YouTuber at the time. But I'm at the point where VTubing actually took off for me. And I should just stick with that. And that's what I am going to do. You turn that volume down on your game a bit. Give me a second. Probably good we're doing this now. Because I ain't gonna have much chance if a PvP session kicks up later. Let me put it to 40. There you go. That should be better. Yeah. I used to think, you know, faceless V2 YouTuber, sorry, used to be my way. It used to get decent views, don't get me wrong, but it's also not the best way to go. Like, I could have stuck with it. I know there's people out there that succeeded being a faceless YouTuber. And voiceless even, as well. But I feel like when people have a face to look at, they tend to want to gravitate to your content more. Whether that's like a virtual face or a regular, you know, like your actual face is what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying isn't exactly to pressure anyone to jump on and go, oh yeah, I'll show my face, or, you know, I'll become a VTuber. You don't have to. All I'm saying is the road might be a bit bumpier. But even then, being a VTuber, at least, there is more bumpier roads as well. Because you have to worry about, like I said, if you're live 2D, you're, you know, like the restrictions on what you wear tend to be a little less. I don't exactly know why. But when you're a 3D model for your VTuber, you tend to have more restrictions placed on you. So I guess what I'm doing in a sense is kind of taking a path of harder resistance. But I'm just doing what I want to do in the end of the day. Like, that's what matters. Like bugger restrictions. Just make sure obviously you follow them. I'm not saying break the restrictions. I'm saying that you should choose the path you want to choose. And make sure you're aware of what you're doing. Don't just go, oh yeah, you know, being a VTuber is too hard. Because I used to think that. I'm like, nobody ever wants to watch me. I'm just gonna be that one person there. People go, oh yeah, you know, he exists, but I don't want to watch him. When I could just go watch, I don't know, someone way bigger. But the point is that's not exactly always the case. People are willing to watch smaller creators because, well, they want to see them succeed, and they become bigger creators, and then, you know, the cycle continues. The cycle is that the bigger creators help the smaller creators become bigger creators, so they can become bigger creators to help the smaller creators, and so on. That's the way I like to believe. And in the end of the day, the people watching get the benefits because they get to watch their favorite YouTubers and VTubers and whatever be successful and help out less successful people so that they can succeed more, if that makes sense. So they're not just there to, you know, be a big face and disappear. Don't get me wrong, there are some people that do that. They become a big face and they just kind of stick to themselves. Personally, if I was to become big, I would try to help others. Because I believe that everyone should have their chance. Yeah, sure, there's saturation you have to worry about. Like, I know someone's watching this piece of content and you're doing something similar, there's always the chance that you're probably gonna oversaturate the category. But honestly, I find, at least on YouTube, that's much harder to do. Unless you're really diving into something that is so oversaturated to a point that you literally will never succeed. And the chances of you doing that are slim. Like, even if something is really oversaturated, the chances are you will find someone who wants to watch you, and they will spread the word. If they feel you're good, and you treat them right and all that. Because in the end of the day, it's not me that makes myself, it's you guys. If you guys aren't here, then I don't have anyone watching me, and I'm about as good as, you know, not having anyone watching. Would I still stream at that point? Yeah. Because in the end of the day, you're not streaming because of numbers. You're streaming because you're having fun. If you aren't having fun, then you should stop. Like, if the whole game's about numbers. Thank you for being so kind towards me. You're welcome. But yeah, that's just a general advice to anyone who wants to stream, I'd say. Never make YouTube, Twitch, or Kick about numbers. Or any video sharing platform. Like, even TikTok. Because if you start doing that, you start watching the numbers, and you go, oh, nobody's watching me. I should have people watching me. And it's like, no. They have no reason to watch you. Why should they? That's a sense of entitlement right there. And I guess second point onto that is don't make it your job. Yeah, there's people out there that can survive and make it their job, but they had to work really fucking hard. It's basically working a job. I did tell 10 to 1. But yeah, like, you know, editing your videos or, you know, preparing for your live streams and making things, that's a lot of time. And that's basically doing a job in its own right. And you're doing an unpaid job at that. So, in theory, you want a job that pays you while you do streaming, because then you have fun. And once you get to the point you can get donations and stuff, then, yeah, you can definitely get them, but I still wouldn't quit your job over it. Because content creation in the end is a volatile job. You make one mistake, people stop watching you. In some cases. I mean, did tell to 10 to 12 other favorite streamers of mine that I posted my first video there. Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand the context, so I understand it now. But yeah, like, in the end of the day, it's down to you guys if I had a mandate on the platform or not. You could turn around and say, ah, yeah, he's just kind of mid. He's just here. Just kind of exists. But in the end of the day, if nobody's here, then I'm basically, you know, streaming to myself. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm not against. It's just how it is sometimes. And also, another point is that don't expect every content you make to be popular, shall we say. Well, I can make a Freedom Wars video, get 100 views one day, and then I can make, I don't know, I can make a Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream video next day and only get 10 views. Or a Call of Duty video and get like 2 views. I was just expecting about 20 views, not 86 views. Fair enough. Yeah. Honestly, I'm happy just getting 10 views. I'll tell you that. Heck, even 3 views is good for me. Because it means someone watched. I have videos on my channel that nobody's ever watched. Believe it or not. And they're years old at this point. So, for me, just getting a view is really amazing, considering someone actually took the time to click on your video. Even if they watched 10 seconds of it, they still watched 10 seconds of what you had to offer. Because if they click on your video, that video might get recommended to someone else, and then they might click on and watch 2 minutes of the video, and then it gets recommended to another person, and then another person, and so on. And then eventually it gets recommended to enough people, the algorithm starts recommending it en masse to people. Like, I remember one of my shorts I did, well, the only short I've done actually, when I put it out, it actually started getting recommended to my friends. And they don't even, like, fully watch my content, per se. And they were telling me, oh yeah, you know, that one short you did? Yeah, it popped up in my feed, and I'm like, what? To me, that felt like some figment of success in my mind. Like, also on the point of time, I can tell you, the outfits that I make, they can take anywhere between, you know, 3 to 5 hours of work a day. Just touching up minor things, like the makeup I'm putting on, or the freaking outfit details, or parts of my hair, or something like that. And then I also got to do art for it, and intro for it, and all that, you know, to present it in a good light. Because in the end of the day, I can make the outfit, but how do I present it to you? How do I say, you know, like, look, I got this outfit, it's great, it looks nice, and I want to explain what the hell it is, but I don't want to bore the hell out of you or anything. But I want to make sure you know that I have an outfit that's there, and I'm going to wear it at some point. And I'm going to tell you when I'm going to wear that outfit, what that outfit's about, and the name of it. And look. And then after that, I don't need to provide you any more details, but I would be happy to do so. Yeah, the point is, don't go in thinking, oh yeah, you know, I can use this to replace my full-time job. It's not gonna happen. You won't earn enough income. Unless you're like, I don't know, fucking Mr. Beast levels of popularity. Which the odds of you finding that, I'm not gonna lie, is just not gonna happen. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime success. Yeah, I hope I explained my mind a bit better to everyone, like, of how I think about things. And, like, for me as well, by the way, I also have, like, side characters, shall we say. Like, ones that don't actually appear on the stream. They're just marketing, per se, for the stream. I'm trying to do things that make me different, shall we say. You know, like unique. Because I could just make one face for VTubing and that's it. But in the end of the day, yeah, my face might be great, but you're gonna judge me on that one facet of myself. When I technically am a multifaceted person. So that's why I have multiple, you know, like, characters, shall we say. I call them multiple facets of my personality. Because I do have that, I guess, angry side to myself, but I also have that caring side and the kind side of myself. And that's what matters. It's not all about anger and, you know, upset. Because there's more to life. But yeah, I really do hope that I've shed some light on myself and others, probably a few others in the content creation space think the same way. So yeah, those 20 views, that's amazing. Because I think even on my debut, I've only got maybe like 5 or 10. It was kind of a whimper. In terms of debut, I guess, to some people. But to me, it was great. I'm gonna go for a quick bathroom break, so I'm gonna put us on... what do you call it? On intermission. Sorry. press for all the brakes, by the way. So, let me reply to the messages that are being said here. I'm really glad that I found you. I love your channel so much. Okay. I am very happy to be entertaining you, by the way. You're very welcome. I thank you for finding my channel, as well. You having a pic, or something? You've been gone for hours now. No, I've been back for the most of the time, actually. But, I will say that, I did have to go to the toilet. That's why I disappeared. So, I hope nobody is, too upset about that. Alright, I'm gonna give Waiting Wars another try. If nothing happens, then, I don't really know what to do from here, because we've tried quite a bit of time. I'm not at my model, so that's why I'm not looking too good. I'm very upset. I'm crying now. I'm sorry. I am trying to sort something out in the background while speaking to you. I apologize. I hope you can forgive me. Forgiveness must be earned. I shall cry more. What did I do? Okay, I'm back at my chair. There you go. There. God. Yeah, Waiting Wars is not looking very successful. I think we're gonna call it here for at least trying to find a PvP match. This has been a complete and utter failure. I apologize, everyone that voted for this option. All I can do is satiate you with some bot PvP. That's really what I can do. I'm just afraid that there's nobody on right now that can join us and assist us in the goal of getting people. I instinctively press the button for it on Vita, you know, like carry someone. It's circle on there, I believe. And I just pressed circle, thinking that I was on Vita. There you go. By the way, the reason why I keep doing that, you know, like aiming like that, is because it triggers the lock-on. This game has like a soft lock-on system. So the way to trigger it is to actually just sit there and continuously spam your aim key. Or button, depending on if you're playing on keyboard or mouse or controller. I really don't have the angle for this. Oh. This will be slightly retitled, the stream. Other than that, I really can't do much. No, I don't want to play right? Worthless. Sorry, I was writing a message. Why not play something else? Honestly, don't know what else to do. We only got like maybe 20 minutes of stream left. So even if I swapped to something else right now, we wouldn't be doing much in 20 minutes. Honestly, I might just wrap this up in the usual time, even though there was some delays, because I'm running out of ideas. Honestly though, I usually try to stick to one game. I know maybe that's not the best way to do things. You know, like one game a stream. That's the reason why I got rid of Blue Protocol, besides having it for story, because I don't want to play raids. I'm just gonna say it. Because unfortunately, to play the raids, you have to play them with random players. Usually, a lot of players get slightly too happy about you performing suboptimally. Also, if I was to play something else, it'd have to be something that's non-mature. Otherwise, I'd have to change all the stream stuff around. It's kind of a pain.
資源や戦闘用アイテムを生産局へ納品することで割を多く恩赦が受けられます。
By the way, here's a tip. If you don't want to softlock your game here, either wait a second or go to Hibari here and save the game.
申請が受理されました。
It will guarantee your game won't softlock when you want to go and accept this. I'll do one more and then we'll call it. This isn't entertaining at all. Like I said, I'm gonna retitle this stream because I don't think it's fair for anyone to sit through and think they're gonna get actual PvP matches, because they didn't happen. We are unfortunately stuck with bots. After this one, I will showcase the model and the stream schedule, by the way, for anyone that's still around and is waiting on those. Excuse me. I think in May I might try some more experimental games, for sure, by the way. Even next month's gonna be kind of experimental, but not nearly as much as May will be. I just want to see if I can find games that these guys like, and things that I genuinely enjoy playing at the same time. I want to find more of those. Yeah, I gotta wrap things up here, so let me showcase what I was going to showcase. Let me mute the main app audio for this. So you'll remember this. This is the teaser, shall we say. Well, in 3, 2, 1, we now have what it is. It's this outfit. It's a Easter casual outfit from Momo. We're gonna debut it for the whole month, so that will be April's model. She loves Easter so much, so she decided to try a new idea for an outfit this year, which contains some familiar faces and a never before seen outfit concept. Which I will let you see. I will give you a clue. It's next to Hibari. Let's move on to the schedule for the month. So this is our schedule for the month. We're gonna do New Genesis on the 1st. There's a new story update coming out for it. We're gonna try Fallout London on the 8th. That could potentially be a good time. We are gonna do Uma Musume on the 15th, and Fields of Mystria has been requested to become a core game, so I'm putting it on the 22nd. And we'll do Neverness to Everness as the last stream on the month on the 29th, which is the launch day of the game, conveniently. So I really hope you guys will be around for that. As you can see, we got a new cyber model outfit too. You can see. And yeah, that's the news. I hope everyone is happy with you know, with the news here. I will be posting those out shortly on social media, so if you want to read them more in depth, then please check it out on there. And I'm sad. I'm sorry. I promise the stream will be better next time. This one was kind of a failure, I admit. But I did do it because the community chose it. So, yes. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up here, and I hope everyone has at least had a good time talking with me. I'm sorry for all my disappearances. And see you next time. I'm sorry.